your umbrella has spoken to me in an audible way. You know you want to give my law, the Lord will lead me through. When I call on him, he will surely answer me. So I say, I am never gonna be anybody. All I'll do in my life is to stick to my flow. Show me, don't be wrong me. Show me you. Show me,
Yes, welcome back. Sunrise is still here in Port Harcourt at a venue called Aztec, right in the heart of the city. And our next segment, we're taking a look again at the fashion industry. Just recently, I was reading a friend's book, Kingsley Moghalu, who is the Deputy Governor of Central Bank. He wrote a book called The Emerging Africa. And what I saw there said Africa has a competitive advantage in the global world in fashion and arts. He quoted Liz Alderman in an article in International Herald Tribune, which was describing African designers as a source of inspiration for design trends that are rippling through the fashion industry like a bolt of lightning. This was in the International Herald Tribune, as quoted by Kingsley Moghalu in his book, The Emerging Africa. Now in the studio, we've got four handsome young men who are fashion designers, who are doing exceptionally well, and they're all Africans. So I will start from my left, and I will start with Frank, who was with us recently. Frank Oshodi is a designer. And of course, sitting next to him is Paul Van Zyl.
That's right.
And on this side, on the right-hand side, is a friend and a brother, Adebayo Jones, and another friend as well, Maya Tafo. Now, it's great to have you, gentlemen. It's great to have you here.
Thank you.
I would want to start with
Before
Frank.
you start, I note that there is no female designer in the studio this morning. What are you all trying to tell us?
The men have taken over.
To design clothes for us to wear?
You just love boys. That's
Well, I know we made every attempt to get some of the female designers, but they couldn't make it this morning. So we had to make do with the men.
Well, they are making good clothes for us, so we're not really complaining.
Yes, yes. And we saw some of them last night, and it was a beautiful show last night. Now, I'll start with you, Frank. This event, what does it mean to you, and what is it supposed to showcase? Because it's called Native and Vogue.
For me particularly, it's all about coming here to discover talents and brushing them up and give them a very good platform to be able to operate both locally and internationally. I never knew we had good designers, especially young ones who are extremely creative until I came into Port Harcourt for this project. And working with them has been so much of a pleasure. I mean, some of them reminded me when I started. I saw some who had talent but didn't have money to buy the right accessories to work with, didn't have money to buy fabrics that are quite, the kind of fabric they would really like to work with to express themselves. And it took me back, and I said, no, we need to really come in here and do something. And I spoke to these my friends here, and everybody's so willing to come in here and be part of the project and let the young ones come on stage with them. And it's for me, it's a very big dream come true.
You were supposed to have a workshop for young people. How did that go?
It's going on. It's 3 o'clock every day here in Parkland Hotel. We have a facilitator from South Africa, and Itwen Basil also is part of the workshop as well.
Okay, that's good. Paul, you've come from South Africa.
That's right, yes.
And a number of the models that came in here, like we were saying when Bani Darego was here earlier, a number of them are coming in from South Africa. What is it in South Africa that has allowed the fashion industry to blossom so well that a lot of Nigerian girls are rushing and
Luring them over there.
Well, we get to our fashion weeks, we get lots of beautiful Nigerian girls coming there. We depend on them. I think Africa, be it Nigeria or South Africa, we've become such a small global entity, and fortunately, things happen so quickly. But what it is about South Africa and South African fashion or South African models, it's the water that we drink down.
Okay.
Well, maybe we'll have to import some of that water into Nigeria. What do you say?
We have water and wonderful wine lands around Cape Town.
Water and
grapes,
wine.
Water and wine.
We'll import some and see how we do after all.
Now, in terms of how many fashion events do you have? Fashion weeks? You have one, two?
We
I know
have
there's one in Cape
yeah.
Town. Then
We have in South Africa, we've got for a number of years now, we've got a number of events. The one is called SA Fashion Week, which is mainly an event taking place in Johannesburg. And then we have Mercedes-Benz Fashion Week, which takes place in Cape Town and in Johannesburg. And that we normally do biannually. We have an autumn collection, and then we have a summer collection. Basically, we've just now in June, July, we do the collections, and then again in February, March, we do another show. So those are the main sort of fashion events. It's the Mercedes-Benz Fashion Week, which happens in Cape Town and in Johannesburg, and then there's another group, the sort of SA Fashion Week. So it's very active in South Africa, and also really been driven to bring up the young designers, to give them an opportunity, to give them a platform. Personally, I was part of the Mercedes-Benz Fashion Week for a number of years. I think we did 6, 7 in a row. We've taken a bit of a backseat now. My business has taken a different direction, but it's still fun to be involved, and we do small shows here and there.
okay, now let's look at your design line. You're here for Native and Vogue. How do you categorize your own designs, and what is it you think brings out the things that the work that you do?
Well, I think it was a great honor and opportunity for us to be invited to come here and be part of this event. For us to come and showcase a South African designer in Nigeria, I think the one thing that I realized in sort of thinking about putting a collection together to bring here is the vibrancy that Nigeria has. It's the kind of impression that I have, and what's so nice to be here and to experience and to see what it is like really on the ground, But to me, Nigeria and the Nigerian people, they seem to be very, very happy people, very joyful, very colorful.
That's why we say Happy Sunday, Happy Monday.
Now I understand that, but it's really, it's all about color, it's all about having fun, it's all about beauty. So, when you see my collection tomorrow night,